Cristiano, that's a long fly. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I been in game of.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the 80s team. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Chris Paul is out there with Davis. And there's Davis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Mashburn in at the four-man position. And three from Jordan. Mikhail kicks to Johnson. And here's Bird from the arc. And the three ball is good.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Pass to Paul. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here is Holiday. Paul, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Count that one from Mashburn.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
They double-team Johnson. Mikhail kicks to Johnson. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
David Wesley, he's checked in for Paul. Jordan, the pass to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Tries again. And Malone puts it in.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And the 80s team has possession. Following the score by New Orleans. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Jordan. Bird outside. Passes it to Mikhail. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Jordan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I spoke with the head coach of the 80s team. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Inside, Bird. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Bird's got 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Basket counts.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Mashburn's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Johnson surveying the floor. Jordan up top. High post try. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
And that one's good. Mashburn. 8 points for him.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Feeds to Malone. And then Malone with the dunk. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for McHale. Worthy comes in for Larry Bird. And Irving subbed in for Jordan. Now here's Cousins. Back to Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. Evans finds Anderson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Gordon missing. And it's Johnson penetrating. Lays it up off the glass.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Back to Gordon. Evans passes to Stojakovic. Back to Evans. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's Gordon from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the 80s team going the other way now. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Johnson, the pass to Malone. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Moses Malone. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Worthy can't hit. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Cousins. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Now Johnson. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The 80s team leads by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look, guys, at the 80s team performance, what are your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the 80s team, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Irving. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward.
I think the body control is the most impressive element about DeMarcus Cousins. He's a well-coordinated athlete.
The 80s team making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. And the free throw, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Cousins, and he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 6.
Brute strength of Cousins. Defenders draped all over him, and he simply brushes them off.
Paul with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And he converts the layup. He has 5. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Magic Johnson. And the Pelicans also making a change. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Paul against Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wilkins. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And to left side. On the wing, Evans. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Dantley. Outside Thomas. Outside Wilkins. To the left side wing. The pass to Dantley. Lock at 6. Outside Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar against Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Julius Randle. Holiday comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Wesley in for Gordon. Paul kicks to Wesley. Back to Paul. Out to Chandler. Takes the 3. And Thomas pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Gervin. They grab their own miss. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Wasted no time on that one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the 80s team has possession. 4-point game, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
New Orleans making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
Yeah, it's Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Holiday against Bird. Back to Gervin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
Got that one up quick.
I love this from Anthony Davis. His shot is so fluid. Great mechanics off the catch. Such a well-coordinated athlete.
Gervin, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
To the middle, here's Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Holiday with the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the 80s team. Trailing by 2. McHale. It's good on the putback.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
The feed to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Davis. From deep. Kevin McHale pulls it in. The 80s team with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. The 80s team making some changes. Malone's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Jordan in for Thomas. New Orleans making a switch here. Pass to Bird. Down low. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the 80s team leads by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's McHale, and it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pelicans trail by 4. Now, here is Stojakovic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 80s team making some changes. Worthy comes in for Bird. And it's Johnson in for Gervin. And New Orleans also making a change. Cousins is checked in. And here we go. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Jordan's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. A 3 from Anderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
It's stolen by Davis. And now the Pelicans on the break. Davis has got the ball.
Yeah, it always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis, with that impressive vertical, likes powering it home inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the 80s team has possession. And he knocks down the first one. And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him even as the pass is coming his way.
McHale dishes to Worthy. Johnson, the pass to Malone. Shoots from the elbow. That one rolling around and rims out. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. The shot missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Davis. Also Chris Paul out there. Holiday out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Mashburn in at the 4 slot. The Pelicans trail. Inside. Outside, Davis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The 80s team with the ball. To the middle. Here's Malone. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Malone's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the 80s team. Davis finds Holiday. The shot's good.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Passes it to Johnson. Count it. Good. Johnson's got 11 points.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
He feeds it to Malone. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And both free throws good for Malone.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And Paul launches it from deep, but they'll get another chance. Davis, the pass to Mashburn. Rejected by McHale. Here's Malone, and it's slammed in by Malone.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He's got 5.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And then Malone with the dunk.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Back to Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
Johnson double teamed to the inside. Malone, and it's slammed in by Malone.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Irving's shot is good.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense, that's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Pelicans trail by 6. It's Wesley on the wing. Back to Evans. Ball finds Chandler. Thomas with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Irving. Here's Wilkins. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Wilkins has got the lead up to 8 now for the 80s team. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Olajuwon over with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the 80s team has possession. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point 80s team lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
New Orleans moving it around. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Chandler. Randall comes in for Ryan Anderson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Peja Stojakovic in for David Wesley. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Paul passes to Randall. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense, delivers a perfect pass.
Out to the wing, to the paint. Danley laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 80s team leads by 13.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's New Orleans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Randall kicks to Cousins. Outside Irving. Worthy against Randall. Here's Wilkins. And he gets the bucket. Wilkins has got 7.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Cousins kicks to Randall. There's Gordon with the 3. Worthy pulls it in. In the corner, Irving with it. over Paul. Irving misses. It could go. He can't get that one to fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The 80s team leads by 15. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Michael Jordan is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bird. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Dantley in at the small forward. Jordan's shot is off.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Cousins, the pass to Mashburn. Now here is Holiday. Bird pulls it in. Davis finds Cousins. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. The 80s team making a switch here. Malone's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New Orleans. They double-team Johnson. Outside Jordan. Beyond the arc, here's Bird. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the 80s team leads by 15.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
It's Jordan on the wing. Over Holiday. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Mashburn. Drills the three-pointer.
And right there you see an underrated aspect to Cousins' game. Terrific instincts, senses the open man.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
David Wesley, he's checked in for New Orleans. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Davis, the pass to Holiday. Great D that time from Bird.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Malone's got 19 points.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Bird's shot is good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
There's the pass to Holiday. Shoots over Bird. Goes back up. Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Malone gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Shot's good by Wesley.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. 80s team working now with the new shot clock. And McHale gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And stolen by Malone. Here's Johnson. Outside Jordan. Goes up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. And the 80s team leads by 18. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One of the stories here, Moses Malone getting it done today.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Ball against Johnson. He kicks it to McHale. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And here's New Orleans now to the middle. Here's Mashburn. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Paul against Johnson. Bird, the pass to Malone. Over Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. McHale's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Davis has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Johnson with it. Chris Paul covering, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
So both teams changing it up here. And the first one drops.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Took him no time at all on that one. Here's Johnson. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out to the right wing. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Dantley. Kicks it to Johnson. The dish now to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gervin. Banked in off the glass.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
First one falls for him. And Johnson drops them both. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Feeds to Randall. It's stolen by McHale. Johnson against Stojakovic. And that one falls for Johnson. And he can't hit the second. And so it's the 80s team winning this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd.
Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band of town. Debating about who is the greatest. What you debating about? Taking for clout, I know. Who running your house without staking it out if you ain't really bout that you say you about? I went a different route. I just go pivot the couch. I just envision the count. Then I go get that amount. I got a beautiful house, but honestly, I skip the town anytime that the temperature's down. So someone dissed me in the crew, but honestly, I forgot who. Cause next thing was crazy is that it's somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That just what you don't do. Yeah, just some more to add to the list that I can't get no energy to. Watch what you put up on the web. You don't want everyone aware. I just had to lead the hood 'cause treating me like a celeb. I just went and cut my dread, but I got some beautiful hair. I am just searching for something that's real 'cause they really know what they say. I gotta smile, but honestly, hell, I put my boy. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band of town, debating about who is the greatest. What you.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. That one doesn't go. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the inside, here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Doncic, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Brand. And no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And stolen by McAdoo. They're running. Over in the corner, Paul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Griffin. Sinks the 15-footer.
And this is where Griffin is dangerous. An assertive shooter feels like he can make this shot consistently.
14 feet away, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Hardaway.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
On the wing, Hardaway over Maggette, and Hardaway gets it to go.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
And the pass to Maggette. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Good work there as it goes.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Powell against Griffin. Maggette. No good on the triple. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway, no good. And here's Maggette inside. Here's Griffin. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Powell. Following the score of Elton Brand, offensive rebound, and Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Nixon. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Wright finds Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Powell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 1:51 left in the first. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Here's Nixon, guarded by Barea. Pass to Nixon. Down low. Here's Williams. Jordan dishes to Williams. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
Now here's Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Barea. Launches a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
To the inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
And Wright kicks to Doncic. Wright, the pass to Barea. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Harper, he's checked in for Corey Maggette. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea finds Curry. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Clippers leading by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. Outside Harper. Inside Walton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
That's a 2 from Powell. Dallas again missing. Here's Manning. No points in the game yet for him. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Clippers lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Walton. Then there's Free. Then there's Harper. And it's Manning in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Los Angeles leading by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
Yeah, if they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Now, here's Curry. Barea with a wide-open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
Consistency from distance. That's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
And now Barea running the floor all by himself. That evens the score. Barea's got 8 points. Barea's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Free. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Zingas, he's checked in for Powell, and it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. Free passes to McAdoo. Pass to Free. Kaman trying to break free. Here's Harper. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of this.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
For the Clippers, Brand comes in for Walton, and Chris Paul subbed in for Harper. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardaway's checked in. Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the pass to Brand. Now Kaman. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Brand kicks to Paul. Another shot, and it's Brand with the bucket inside. He's got 6.
And you gotta love how Paul sees the whole court so well. Maybe the best quality for a point guard to have.
Now here is Hardaway. Kleba, the pass to Curry. Dallas again missing. To the middle. And then Brand with the dunk.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Kleba, no. Oh, good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. A second chance effort. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Paul. Following the score by Dallas. And the basket by Free.
They're scoring. loads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
A different look for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Curry, and it's DeLon Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Wright dishes to Doncic, and here's Porzingis for a three. Here's Wright. Pass to Kleba. And the foul on Elton Brand. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. 6-point lead. Back to Doncic. Wright, the pass to Kleba. 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Out to Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 7 points.
Boy, the quick trigger of Luka Doncic makes him especially dangerous in catch and shoot. Good luck, defender.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Maggetti's checked in. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Doncic with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Luka Doncic making his own opportunity offensively with the defense he plays. Nice.
Nixon, the pass to Maggetti. And then Griffin with the dunk.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Right for 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Right, the pass to Kleba over Brand. Kleba, no good. Kleba's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Passes to Nixon. Outside Williams. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Fires from 18. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Porzingis can't hit. Clippers leading by 5. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And finished off by Brand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Nixon. Right side, Williams. With some arc, and it's good on the way in. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to... And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Elton Brand with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Hardaway. Luka Doncic out there with Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4.
There has to be a certain amount of focus if you're going to be a great scorer. And Hardaway Jr. showing right there, he's locked in.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Porzingis against Brand. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles leading by 5. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Porzingis, good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, that's where Porzingis loves to operate. That jump shot has become a signature weapon, gentlemen.
Paul is doubled. And Brand wide open. He shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Brand's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him. Foul, he's checked in for Dallas. Correa comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Brand. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Brunson. Defended by Griffin. Here's Maggette. And the Clippers miss again. Mavericks trailed by 5. Correa finds Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. And another basket for Dallas.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Brunson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Ball's knocked loose. Griffin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Harper, he's checked in for the Clippers. The free throw drops for Griffin.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
Curry kicks to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Griffin. No good from Finney-Smith.
And they continue to control the glass.
Griffin looking around. Back to Paul. Sweet little floater. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And stolen by Jordan. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Griffin. It's tipped.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Doncic passes to Curry. That one good for 2.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
Here's Paul. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Paul's got 6.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's McAdoo. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
Unwilling.
I was out to top up 5-day party. Oh, what a blast. Them days used to be the good days with my dogs. Now I'm ATL chilling. Look who's back with